Hello everybody, we got a hot mic in the studio and we're gonna do an audio trap because I found something out. We're gonna bump into an audio track that's been previously put here, so I'll be. Hey, the mic is hot, everybody. Anyone in the studio? I thought we were gonna do some drumming for tonight. For Let's Have Bingo, it'd be perfect night to do a drum track and try out the new camera. You want to do that? Okay, we'll put a pause on this and we'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna start up the drums. Alright, yeah, we'll do the drum track thing later. Right now, I just want to do an audio track on this because I found out talking to a friend through the PlayStation here and asked me about the percentage I have on my park. And I had no idea. I said, this is kind of like that was new to me. Okay, so he explained it to me, so I went in and checked. At present, while we're doing this here work, we managed to get ourselves up to 95%. Yeah, we have 95% in the park, so we can't add too much more. Pretty much have most of the rides I want in the park. So a lot of what I can do is a lot of scenery stuff. Start filling in the park. Like I said, shops and stuff like that. I don't know. I'll see if that adds to the percentage. But like I said, this park is almost done then. I will do as much scenery and foliage and stuff like that as I can until the percentage goes up to the point where I can't add any more. I did at one point actually close the whole park. All the customers eventually left, just leaving the employees. The park never looked cleaner because the janitors were busy cleaning. The engineers and maintenance guys were busy doing the checks to keeping the machines running, and I had them running on test mode, so I could go through the park. All the rides are still functioning, but there's no guests in the park. Another thing I found out too, I'll probably point it out maybe a little bit later, but the hotel and the restaurant have been doing excellent. The numbers that not really making a profit, but there are some green as far as if we had to, we could probably mess around with the prices and the menus and stuff like that, and maybe at some point be making a profit off the hotel and restaurant. But for the moment, money's not the issue. I just like to build. I like the creative end of it. And there's so many different things you could do, and I'm just playing around with it. Like, I was trying to figure out how to do a bleacher. I know in Planet Zoo, you can build areas and put bleachers in for guests to come and sit and watch performances and shows. Which I thought would be neat is to have something like this with bleachers so guests could come and watch the racetrack, watch the racing. And I was thinking too, when they hold their leagues, there's places for people to sit, places to eat. Different teams can set up different places, for the day or for the weekend. And I think I got a hot dog stand, I got a soda stand, I've got a hat and balloon stand or something, ornamental or something down below. But I have like four stalls, four shops down there. I have a couple up top. Give the reason the guests to come up to here. Like I said, I'm creating like an overlook so they can sit and watch the races. I was gonna try and fill it all in, but like I said, I'm at 95%. I don't know how much scenery adds to that, and I'm thinking that if it's static, if it's not moving, it's probably better off than if I was going to use a lot of animatronics, which Probably uses a little bit of the percentage, I imagine. And here I am, I'm trying to make a pathway back to the main path. So if you look at it, you can actually go upstairs, go around, come back down around, and come back to the main path. There's a way around in this little area. And like I said, it was kind of like more like an observation place for people to come and sit and they can watch the racing. Keeping the racing theme going, I brought in the bumper, and that put my, I think when I put that in and put the pads in, that put me up to 75%. And then I put in a haunted house, and there's another one too down the road on the other side of the Harbor Run. I got two haunted places there, which a lot of the guests filling up these queue lines. So this here park is almost done. Just like the winter park, I'm gonna put this one. I got a few more videos, clips, and stuff because I got a little bit of time where I went through these different rides, rode the ride from the point of view of the cars or the guests too, because what it does is it takes the HUDs off and it's just the video, which and I've done it where I've started it up that way, like I get on the no brakes, for example, no brakes, even Harbor Run. You jump on Harbor Run or you jump on, hit the first cart, and then you go orbital, and you can adjust the camera to be, and then it'll follow the train. And you get some pretty cool stuff. And then what I do too is I'll set it doing that, and it'll continuously go. I don't have to mess with it. And then what I'll do is I'll hit record when I get back. So there'll like be 15 minutes of just the ride with no overlays or nothing. And I put it on panoramic view, and then I can cut and paste some of that stuff. So you get some good images of coming around the corner. You could cut it, put another image in there, and then you can do the transitions with Share Factory and do like a blend it into the next frame, or do a mirrored, or sometimes too you could do something like where it squishes the frame left or right. You can squish it up or down. There's one where it does like a clock thing where it goes to the next screen by that's swirly. I've used that a few times. I've been mostly using the comic book one, where you can change the frame by going to a different, like maybe a different comic book, and then I always use the one too where it changes the page. Because when I always start the clip, I'll put the one in that turns the page up. It's kind of like opening the book, turn it up. And then at the end, I have it turns the page down. And then in between that, at the different transitions, I'll use turn the page right, I think, turn the page right. And then I'll throw other different, like the comic one in there where it changes different comic book pages. So kind of give it that, that's where the Fun Parks comics come from. It's, it's kind of giving that maybe comic book type look or feel. And here I'm just going, I got it super sped up. And I'm kind of showing what the track looks like now. That's got a little bit of the build up in it. I like to slow it down, but I'm at 1453, so I can't really slow it down any. Otherwise, I'll be over. I'll have to cut something out, which is But I'm just trying. I think what I'll do is I'll turn the sound down on that, and that might help a little bit because you can hear the sound really revved up. Because I had that sped up to about 8 times But it's like I have to speed some of this up because some of these builds take a long time. There's a lot of time where I'm just sitting thinking about something, or I'm looking through the menu looking for something, and well, when I'm doing that, that menu's up on the screen. It just sits there. It might take me 4 or 5 minutes to find what I'm looking for, but the screen will just sit there for 4 or 5 minutes, nothing going on. Someone says that's boring. I agree at times. But you can do some neat stuff with that. I throw some filters on that stuff. It kind of created a background kind of thing, kind of changing the color up, the spectrum stuff. Just playing around, seeing what we can do with. Share Factory has a lot of stuff. They have the music. They have the transitions. You can pan. You can clone these clips. Like this clip here, I could cut it right here, and I could clone it, and then I have zoom in on one, and then you do that, or you pan in it. The frame zooms in on the next frame, replacing the frame that it's zooming in on. Or you can have it going the other way, zooming out too. So there's all kinds of things you do. Like I said, it's got music, and right here is a good example. We're putting audio on this clip. We're putting audio on this clip. See now what I don't want to speed this up anymore because I sped up a lot of the clip already. This is a lot of work we did this weekend. Let's see, it's Saturday afternoon. This was done Saturday morning. We did, yeah, that's right. We did the coaster because Thursday we did warships. Thursday we did tanks. Friday I kind of worked on Coaster Planet. Well, I worked on a lot of this, which this here is over by the Harbor Run. I was trying to create like kind of a factory or set or something like that maybe, or put some different color on it too at night. It kind of looks cool at night. And I was just trying different things. I was trying to close it up. I didn't have much room to put stuff inside, but it just kind of, I didn't just want the shops up there just floating in midair. So I want to make it look like it's being supported by something. So, and see, this is what I'm talking about, the menus. See, I was looking through the menus. They were looking for a certain piece that might fit that spot right there, and I found it, and now I'm just kind of twisting and turning there. See that I think that's kind of cool. And see, I could put something there too. I was thinking about putting a pirate or somebody standing like they're standing in a doorway or something. But like I said, I can't do too much more animatronics. I think you could do more scenery though. I've already put some bushes and trees and stuff in. Be a great filler. I want to do a lot of bit of the stones and stuff around the river ride the lazy river. I keep forgetting what I call my ride the lazy river. Right here is Harbor Run we're working on. There's a bathroom I got put there. That might be faculty there. And then I have a bathroom. Oh yeah, over on the other side is some food and drink. I had a better complex before, honest. I don't know what happened to it. I must have wrote when I saved on the clipboard, I must have wrote over it. I gotta learn not to do that. Now, like this one here though, once I get these videos posted, I could go ahead and clear everything out and start a new Planet Coaster, and we'll see, we'll go from there. Let's see, we're working going into fall, so if I start something now, we might have it done for Christmas. We can work on another Christmas theme. Nah, we'll do something else. But we're getting to the end of this, so from Phil Ed and Old Grizz here at ELA Studio and Sons, we want to thank you for watching. And we're at 95%, so we might start a new part. Cut, print, and post. Come on, we gotta use the script. Cut, print, and post. Put it in the can and on the shelf. From ELE Studio and Sons, thank you for watching. Hope everyone's having a good summer.